This is how to play Castle on the Hill, a brand new song by Ed Sheeran. My name's Andy Crowley. Please subscribe if you dig this tutorial. We've got loads more Ed Sheeran songs, including the other brand new song, Shape of You, just released today. But let's get you straight in for a close-up on this brand new song. Okay, so this is how to play Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran. I have just watched the BBC Radio 1 live lounge version with Ed Sheeran playing this, and we're going to learn it exactly like that. If you go over to my website, you'll see this lesson embedded, and you can compare it to his. The intro and verse is this. Those four chords, and these are the only four chords in the whole song, are a D major, but for the intro we're just playing the power chord, so you don't strictly need that middle finger down. Then we do move that first finger up to an F sharp to briefly play. It's kind of to briefly put an F sharp bass note here, so it's really only the thickest string we're hitting there, to a G major, to a nice open chord way of playing a B minor like this. That is first finger 1, middle finger and 3. Sometimes the thinnest string rings out, sometimes he's going to add the little finger on there. We'll talk about that in a second. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4 that we need for the verse. And then third finger stays down for this whole song, a flat first finger, then at second fret for an A sus4, played like that. So we have the D, but we're just playing the D power chord at the moment. Add the first finger on the second fret briefly to G, B minor, and then an A with the first finger. The sus4 is with the third finger. And the strumming pattern is all downs. I'm using the outside of the nail to do most of this. And Ed Sheeran kind of has his fingers in the position you would have if you were using a pick, but I don't think he is using a pick. I look pretty closely and I don't think he's holding anything. And he does this commonly. So if you want to use a pick, totally fine. On these smaller travel Ed Sheeran style guitars, not using a pick does tend to sound better, just to make it sound less tinny. So that is one bar. So one bar is, and then there's kind of an optional down up for the last beat. But the main thing is to get that pulse of bum, 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 bum. That's one bar, and it's essentially per chord. And we're palm muting it slightly with the outside of our hand here to dampen the sound and to get that signature Ed Sheeran kind of tone. This is the exact same strumming pattern as I'm a Mess, which is another one of his songs from Multiply. So 1 and a 2 and a, and on that last one, on that last beat, that's where we hit the F sharp. Okay, 1 and a 2 and a first finger, and then we go to the G, same strumming pattern, to the B minor, and then to the A. Let me demo all of that with just a hint of the down and up, really. Remember, you're doing that up strum anyway, because your hand's moving back up to do another down. So you're just catching the strings when you're playing that extra up strum. 3, 4. that is the verse. It's the exact same chord sequence for the chorus, but the strumming is not palm muted at all. It's exactly the same thing, just don't palm mute at all. So I'll talk you through all of that in a second, but we're going on to the pre-chorus, also known as a bridge now, which starts on a G, just from, thought it might be a B minor from checking the original sort of studio track, but it is a G when he plays it. Still palm muted to an A, D, back to G. That same thing again, G, A power chord, the A sus4, D, back to G, and then finally G to A. Okay, so one more time. 3, 4. A, D, back to G, G again, A, D, and a G, G, one strum of the A, and then we're on to a chorus. Remember, it's the same as the verse, but unpalm muted. Use the nails when you're strumming to make it sound like you're using a pick, even though I'm not holding a pick. Okay, I've seen him have the little finger down on some sections and then not on others. So I think it's mainly the chorus, the louder sections, when he has the little finger down more and he's kind of playing that sort of thing, okay? Keeping the little finger down in the chorus. One play through the chorus, and then we'll have a recap through all those sections. In 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And then, of course, we would go back to the intro, to the verse, sorry. So we've got verse, pre-chorus, also known as a bridge, and then the chorus. Let's give each of those sections a go. I'll give you a brief hint of the lyrics, but I'll mainly be focusing on making sure we're playing the right amount of everything. Okay, so straight into a verse, like this kind of idea. Play along to me, nice and slow, in 1, 2, 3, 4. First finger G. We do that 2 more times. One more, even slower now. And pre-chorus, so it's a G to D, back to G. Same as that again. A, one strum of the A, and then we're on to the chorus, D major, nice and loud, but we're still going to go slow. In 1, 2, 3, 4. My way, driving up down those country lanes, seem too tired to miss the way. that is how to play Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran. Please check out Shape of You as well, it's live on my channel now. My name's Andy Crowley, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like this lesson and check out the other free tutorials that are on my channel, including a full free beginner's course and lots of improver level lessons as well. Loads of Ed Sheeran songs, but thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.